Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people. Now, listen, y'all know I'm not really in the business of defending, girl, straight men. That's just not my ministry. It's just not. And y'all already know why I feel the way that I feel. You know, but this is one of those situations where I am a little surprised. I am a little surprised. Um, So remember we talked about Tiny and Ti, and they were suing um, MGA Entertainment because it looked as though they came out with some dolls, and they pretty much resembled the OMG girls. You know, that was a group that consisted of Reginae, which is Lil Wayne and Toya's daughter, and then Ti and Tiny's daughter. I think Zonique. Zonique, I think that's her name. Um, I think that's his stepdaughter, but I think he's been in her life like since she was like a baby. So nonetheless, his daughter, and it was somebody else. I don't know. But basically, the dolls. I don't know if y'all know that the dolls are called LOL dolls. Girl, my nieces used to go crazy over those dolls. Anyways, they came out with a line of dolls, and I ain't gonna lie, it did look like the OMG girls. OMG girls, yeah, OMG girls. It looked like the OMG girls. They did. We talked about this, and so they sued them, and um, come to find out, they just came back with a verdict. They were trying to get 100 million because I think from the time I told the story, I think there was supposed to have been a potential deal on the table, and then the deal kind of fell through, and basically they came out with these dolls, and they're trying to basically say that these dolls had nothing to do with OMG. Girl, they lost. Ti and Tiny lost. Jury rules in favor of MGA Entertainment and Ti and Tiny lawsuit over LOL surprise dolls. A jury rules in favor of MGA Entertainment. Um, basically, a tough loss. This is a tough loss for Ti and Tiny, who sued the toy maker for using the likeness of their group OMG Girls in a series of dolls. They were reportedly seeking $100 million in damages. I'm surprised. I am surprised because it literally looked like they just copied and paste. Girl, this is what happens, girl. It is. One thing I have learned along the way is there is a such thing as good karma and bad karma. Baby, this might be Ti and Tiny's karma, because the streets been talking, and the streets been saying that Ti and Tiny, y'all heard what them streets been saying. So maybe this was they get back, because it was clear as day to me that those people stole from them. And I think anybody who has seen the pictures, I'll try and put the link to the video when I discuss this in the description box, and you can look and see the pictures. Um, yeah, it looked like they stole to me. So I just knew they were probably going to win. But, you never win when you play dirty, in the words of the great Lanee Leaks, honey. Girl, it is what it is. Um, Shannon Sharpe offering $50,000 reward for information on robbery at his LA residence. Thieves stole $1 million in jewelry. So authorities told TMZ the break-in occurred between 7 and 9:30 p.m. on May the 19th, while the Hall of Famer was dining with his friends in Los Angeles. Although there were allegedly no traces of forced entry, Sharpe recognized something was different after returning home from dinner and contacted law enforcement. Sharpe discovered he was missing $1 million worth of watches, jewelry, and luxury bags. The former NFL star was reportedly offered a $50,000 reward for any information leading to the burglar's arrest. Ooh, girl, that is so sad. Let me tell you something. I never want my house our apartment, girl, condo in the sky to be broken into. I think that is probably one of the like biggest violate. Can you imagine, girl, having to go home and live in a home where, girl, you know someone has broken into? If they got into it the first time, girl, they could probably get into it the second time or the third time. And you know, a lot of times when these burglaries happen, girl, it's sometimes people that you know. I remember one time when I used to live at this apartment complex called Canfield. For those in Houston, they know what I'm talking about. It's right behind TSU, the Jesse H. Jones School of Business. I lived there for a few years. And most of the people, it was a very, very small complex. Most of the people that lived there were students at TSU, Texas Southern University. My neighbors who lived across from me, I remember their apartment got broken into. Girl, come to find out, why was some dudes who they had invited to their apartment one time. But yeah, they say that, girl, sometimes when burglaries happen, that it's usually people who you know, or it's like it's going to be connected to someone who you know. So, girl, just watch out who you have in your house. Girl, they'll come by one time, and then, girl, they'll go tell so and so, girl, you know, I just went to Shannon Sharpe's house, girl. He got this, and this, and then, girl, it's on and popping. Listen, listen. So I was over here minding my business, girl, and I saw that Karisha and Diddy were out and about, and Diddy had took Karisha on a shopping spree. Yeah, I'm gonna play the footage. Come on, I'm gonna play the footages. And I'm not gonna play the part where it's one where he's just talking but there's music playing in the background. So I'm not gonna play that because it has music in the background. There's also another clip where they're playing the new song they have. Can I say something? I like the new song. I'm not gonna lie, it's cute. I feel like it will probably go up in the club, you know. But Puff Daddy, I don't. It's just something about Puff Daddy being his big age in this song, having this song with Fabulous, who's pushing 50, girl, with the city girls who are 20 something. To act bad, like it's like, girl, at this point, just say you a trick. I don't know. I just thought I was like, ooh, like Puff Daddy, girl, you Puff Daddy do not want to accept that he's getting older. Puff Daddy, baby, you old, and that's okay. Girl, we all getting old. Girl, I'm closer to Puff Daddy age than I am Karisha. Oh no, I'm not. Girl, no, I just thought about it. Hold on, how old is Puff Daddy? Hold up. Cause how old is Puff Daddy? Let's see. How old is Puffy? Oh, Puff Daddy 53. Okay. I'm still closer to Carisha's age than Puff Daddy's. Okay. Um, but girl, let me just play this footage of Karisha out here, girl, spending up all of Puff Daddy's money, and then, girl, we'll talk.
So then we at the mall, and then you gotta, you get your shot of deli on. With a shot of deli. Give me the deli, baby. Get a shot of deli on in the mall. Cause you know it's gonna be hectic, you know what I'm saying? You know she gonna run it up, so you just gotta, just take a shot and say, fuck it, it's fucking Friday. No pain, no gain, baby. Like that. Step 2 is patience. I like those. I fuck with those. Look like you gonna act bad. Oh, you gonna act bad. I see you. Uh-huh. I like you. Let me see that. I'm not sure about that. That ain't giving like bad. That's giving like, we gonna have a good time. It ain't giving like what I'm talking about. If y'all about to really have her act bad now, you gotta make sure that she got options though, for real. You know what I'm saying? She gotta have options because you don't want to get in a situation where you don't like the drip. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that, when you go, you go. I mean, you go, you say fuck it. We make it back. We hustlers.
You know, there were, listen, we all have our own opinion. We don't have to agree on a lot of stuff. We don't have to agree on anything. Um, of course, there were people, some of you, who may think the same way as some of the people in the comment section. Some people were not pleased with, I guess, Karisha, or not pleased with Karisha and Diddy's setup. I hope she could be doing something else with this money. They could be helping people with this money. You know, can I say something? And I've said this before. Karisha is 28 or 29. I'm not mad at Karisha. I'm not. I have my own thoughts about Karisha. Can I say something before we go on, too? The only thing, let me shut up, child. I ain't even gonna go into that right now. But I'm not mad at Karisha. I'm not. Karisha is a 20-something-year-old who, even though I hope that Karisha is definitely using condoms with Puff Daddy, but Karisha has a talk show, a podcast, whatever. I think it's doing very well. She has won an award for her podcast or talk show. Karisha is being flued out to the Met Gala. Karisha is on private jets. She's been taken on shopping sprees. Karisha is living a life that I know a lot of people, whether they in their 20s, 30s, or 40s, they really wish they could have. And the simple fact that Karisha is in her 20s and doing this, I'm not mad at Karisha. I'm really not. I honestly, I'm not. Girl, because quiet as this cup, I done told y'all. If Puff Daddy knocked on my door right now, because they say, girl, the word on the curb is Puff Daddy like boys. Now, I don't know how true that is, but they say Puff Daddy like boys. I wouldn't be surprised. Puff Daddy do give me an old bisexual tea. He do. Puff Daddy give me like an old nasty, nasty bisexual tea. Girl. Because if Puff Daddy knocked on my door at my big ass age, girl, okay? Girl, I hang up this phone so fast with y'all. Oh, girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, this man done proposition me, honey, and I'm gonna sign. Girl, sign well. Hold up, girl. You said sign well? And Wells? And Wells? Okay. Okay. I mean, it is what it is, child. Would it be nice if Karisha, had real estate and, was investing her money? I don't know. We don't know what Karisha doing with her money. All we know is Puff Daddy could be taking her on shopping sprees and giving her $100,000 to invest in stocks. I don't know. We don't know. We see the shopping sprees, but we don't know what else, they got going on over there. Karisha could be investing her own money. We don't know. Or she could be saving her money. Girl, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Didn't Lil' Kim say that? And I'm gonna leave Karisha on this note, because this is the last thing I'm gonna say about Karisha. Because I'm gonna move on, but I really want Karisha to answer the question about how she feels now if she found out that her son was gay. Because remember, some years ago, Karisha said that if her son was gay, she would basically beat his ass. That's what she said. And she pretty much doubled down on it when she went to the Breakfast Club. I think it's kind of ironic now that Karisha is now coming out as bisexual. Like, girl, you have some nerve, Karisha, to be walking around here saying that you would beat your son's ass if you found out he was gay. But, girl, you got piss and puss on your lips. The nerve. Girl, the nerve. Girl, you eating pussy and getting pissed on. Ain't nothing wrong with neither one. Ain't nothing wrong with neither one. I'm not mad at nobody who participated in all of the above. But I think Karisha got some nerve for making the statements that she made years ago, but then turn around and say that she's bisexual. But I'm gonna let it go. But you know, Karisha is doing it the right way. I'll tell you who is doing it the wrong way. Now I don't keep up. Like, to me, when you heard one side chick story, you done heard them all. That's where I'm at with it. It's at this point, it's all the same. So there is a couple named Tim Anderson. He's a baseball player. One of you sent me an email about this story, like I think a few weeks ago, but I really wasn't interested in the story. You know who you are. But I really wasn't interested in reporting on the story because I was just like, it's kind of like, girl, a side chick. Okay, girl. I mean, it's kind of like a side chick, whatever, child. But here we are nonetheless. So there's a woman named Bria Anderson. Her husband name is Tim Anderson. And then the side chick's name is Dejah Lanee. Long story short, Dejah Lanee had a baby by Tim Anderson. Now, Tim is married. Okay? Y'all following along so far? I don't know how the back and forth got started online, but somehow Bria and the side chick started going back and forth online. I'll post some of the back and forth so you'll see. But God, grace. All I'm gonna say is this, because I don't even really have nothing to say to Tim, because Tim ain't shit. Tim ain't gonna never be shit. But Tim is not going to change, because the truth is there has been no consequence for Tim doing what he did. The consequence for Tim stepping out on his family and cheating on his family, and then on top of that having a baby with this woman, should have been the end of his family unit. That should have been the consequence. But she decided to stay. So Tim ain't gonna change. Because Tim knows, oh, I cheated on you, and I had a baby, and you still staying? Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch, girl. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Bria, dear wife, girl, you ought to be embarrassed. You look foolish. The simple fact that y'all were wearing a wife badge as this badge of honor, I got a ring. I got the ring. You remember Yandy? I got the ring. Girl, the ring didn't mean a thing. In the words of that Health I Can't Stand, Kim Zolciak. Okay? Girl, you are online fighting the side chick. Oh my God, how dreadful. Remember when Tiny was online fighting Bernice? And T.I. was just sitting back and ain't saying nothing? Girl, like, you walking around here, yeah, you're the wife, but it don't mean nothing. Because you know why? You know why? Because he still cheated. He still had a baby. And you're still online fighting, going back and forth with the side chick, who also has a baby. With your husband. Girl, you look crazy. You look foolish. You do. Dejah, what's her name? Dejah, girl, you look dumb too. Because you think that you're special when you're not. The truth is, neither one of you have a prize. However, Tim is not going anywhere as long as Bria says you can stay. So you're always going to be in second place. You're always going to be the one who he comes over after he's had Thanksgiving dinner with his family. By the time he gets to your house, he already full, girl. He might eat a little piece of pecan pie, but other than that, girl, everything you done cook for Thanksgiving, girl, he don't want that because he spent the time with his family. She posted a picture and she said, he told me he was not with her. I'm sorry, he told me he was not with her only. Wait, I guess he meant he was only. He told me he was not with her only for image, and he's always stayed by himself since I met him. But I'm thinking she meant he told me he was with her only for his image. Let me say something, baby. If he told you that he was with his wife only for the image, that means that you, my dear, don't fit the image. That means you're bad for business. That means that you have to be kept a secret. That means he can't ever be seen with you. Right? And even I know she's posted pictures of them out. I think she had a picture of them out on the plane together, right? But I don't think that anyone really knew who Tim Anderson was. Like, it's not like he's a LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's like, was a Kobe Bryant. You get what I'm trying to say? So even with the couple of times that y'all probably have been out in public together, girl, it's not like the paparazzi are just chasing Tim Anderson around. Like, girl, you don't fit the bill. You'll never fit the bill. And the gag is, even if Tim and Bria divorce tomorrow, he still ain't gonna want you. He still ain't gonna want you. Girl, you should have been acting like Karisha. That's why I be telling y'all I don't really have no respect for the new side hoes. I don't. Back in the day, the girls knew what time it was. The girls knew what time it was. Girl, you were supposed to get with this nigga, get his money, not have no baby, get your bags, get your shoes, get your down payment for your hair salon, get a down payment for your boutique store. Like, that's what you were supposed to do. You see how Karisha is over there, girl? While yes, she's getting bags and shoes, she also has a talk show. Karisha getting everything but the baby. And you over here getting a baby and nothing else. And you think because you got a couple of pictures with this man sitting in your house or y'all on an airplane, that means you winning. No, it don't. Girl, he can't even be seen with you because you said it out your own mouth. You're bad for business. You're bad for his image. He's with Bria because Bria is good for his image. Being seen with a side chick will bring his stock down just a little bit. It'll rise back up because eventually people don't care about men cheating on their families. They don't. People will be outraged for a second and then, girl, they'll get over it. Back in the day, girl, when the girls was cheating and, you were sleeping with a married man, girl, people had too much, girl, believe it or not. As trifling as this may sound to some of y'all, girl, I'm somebody of a particular age. So back in the day when we was doing our dirt and you was either sleep, and this is another thing too, and this ain't just for the straight women, this is for the gays too. One thing I cannot stand is a gay who gets involved with these athletes, these rappers, trade, girl, fuck trade, but girl, like these athletes, these rappers, right? And then you get upset and then you want to out this man because now he can't bring you on the red carpet. You're jealous because, girl, he has to be seen with a woman. Girl, he has to be seen with a WOMAN, okay? And now you done got in your feelings. Now you want to out this man when you knew what the deal was from the get-go. You will never be seen with this man out in public. The only time this man is going to show you any type of affection is, girl, after midnight. And that's when he's sneaking into your apartment. And then he's leaving before the sun comes up. But y'all girls and boys, y'all be so stuck on, oh my God, girl, I got a baby. Girl, who gives a fuck? Oh my God, girl, I'm talking to this rapper. Cute. Get what you gonna get, then go on about your business. Get your money, get your shoes, get your purses, handbags, get your down payment for your hair salon, and girl, punch it. And if you can get more than that, girl, so just buy the building for your hair salon, girl, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Get your down payment for your house. And girl, go on by your business. Girl, you're not supposed to stick around and get pregnant and have no baby. And then be mad because, girl, at the end of the day, girl, he can't be seen with you. What you thought was gonna happen, girl? And boy. Like, I just don't feel, I feel like people don't operate in reality. I know sometimes we all, think that the world is made of butterflies and unicorns and rainbows and a pot of gold. Girl, that's not true. Girl, for some people it is. But girl, when we talking about this side chick, whether it's a side, whether it's gay or straight, girl, y'all gonna always get the short end of the stick. Unless you know how it goes. It is what it is, y'all. All right. Shout out to Bria. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Dejah. Girl, all y'all need to go get tested. That's one thing I will say. Go get tested. And it is what it is. Oh, Bria also came out with she's not going nowhere. She also came out with a statement, and this is what she said. Where is it at? I had it. Hold up. This is what she said. Moment of authenticity. I know we're all on social media, but there's a distinction between the internet and real life. In real life, I am a mother and a wife. She put wife in capital letters. Girl, it don't matter. That cares about my family above anything else. Like, that's the thing, like, girl, y'all, I hate to be the one to tell y'all this, but girl, you being a wife don't mean a fuck thing if your husband does not honor you as a wife, or honor your unit, or honor your family. You became a wife and he still cheated on you, sis. And he still not only cheated on you, but he still went and stuck his raw penis inside a vagina. Ejaculated inside of her. She had a baby. And you know about the baby, and you still stayed. And now you're on the internet talking about, I'm a wife. Girl, your husband doesn't even care about you being a wife. My truth is that my husband and I are working on our marriage, and I'm not interested in the internet games. I ask for everyone to respect my family's privacy. Girl, can you imagine, Bria, girl, if you got pregnant by another nigga? Girl, what would the outcome be? Bria, if you got pregnant by a man and, girl, would your husband stay and will he be working on y'all marriage? Okay? That's the real gag. Bria, I want to know if you got pregnant with another man's baby, would Tim be online talking about, girl, that's my wife and I'm a husband. And we're working on our marriage. Girl, Tim have been and got his shit and left you hot and dry. Okay? And then, girl, try to make sure you ain't getting none of the money. Anyways, child, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.